so true. Our courage will pull us through. You teach me and I'll teach you. Pokemon, gotta catch 'em all, gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
What's going on YouTube? This is Necrostevo and it is time for a narrated Wi-Fi battle video. You guys may have noticed I'm using my old intro. And what's this? It's a black and white 2 battle video. Yes, that's right. Pokemon Bank is due to come out next week, so I figured why not go a little bit retro this week. But anyways, today's match is an Ubers match I had against Guy, aka Astro Ragtime. I'll leave his Twitter account in the description in case you guys want to look him up for a battle. I let off with Pikachu in this battle, just because Pikachu outruns so many things in Ubers. Most things in Ubers have either 90 base speed, and they don't run a plus speed nature, because everything has a 90 base speed, or they have lower base speed than that. So Deoxys leads off for him, and I did not want to take a possible attack from it, because I don't have a Focus Sash, I have Light Ball. He just sets up Stealth Rocks knowing that I'm going to switch out. And I'm going to go on to Registeel, and Registeel with Pikachu is really fun because in Ubers, I kind of just get to slow things down that are faster than Pikachu because Registeel can take a hit from just about anything. Now, I am able to paralyze Deoxys. That's one Pokemon paralyzed. And I'm also going to get a chance to set up my Stealth Rocks. So that's 2 very important factors taken care of. Now, you'll notice that his Deoxys is shiny. That's right, he wanted to test out the event trio. Well, not all 3, of course, because he doesn't have Giratina. But the event Pokemon that we got shortly before Pokemon X and Y came out. Now, instead of going for Seismic Toss, I'm also going to paralyze the Dialga. I figured worst case scenario here, I could probably just knock it out if I put some damage on it with an Earthquake from Rayquaza or a Brick Break from Pikachu. Now, thinking that he's just going to go ahead and attack, I go out into Omega. He goes for Draco Meteor. This is my normal, this is my non-plated Arceus. I don't have a plate on this one. It just has Leftovers, Light Screen, Will-O-Wisp, Recover, and Return, I believe. He surprised me by going for Brick Break, which is kind of unfortunate. But you can just see how bulky max HP, max defense Arceus is. Even with that being super effective, doesn't really do that much damage. Draco Meteor may have done a little bit more damage than that, but this thing could take Specs Draco Meteor, and he's not Specs, so I would have just recovered it off anyway if he had hit. So I wanted to see what he was going to do. I didn't see a point in setting up screens again if he was just going to keep on using Brick Break. But he does switch out, and so that means I'm going to set up a light screen now. He decides to double switch. He just wanted to get up the rain, probably because Palkia commonly carries Thunder. And of course, back then, weather stays up permanently for the rest of the battle unless you manually change it. So he's going to get off a rain-boosted Surf attack. I put up the light screen right before he hits me. Seeing that my Arceus outspeeds him without any speed investment, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. You'll have to excuse me. Seeing that he outspeeds me and I don't have any speed investment in my Arceus means that he's probably running a max speed but a speed neutral nature. So I'm just going to burn him, put as much damage on him as I can. I see how much I'm taking from these attacks, and that means I can just recover the damage off. That return attack does a fantastic amount of damage for me having no attack investment whatsoever. And he's going to die in 2 more burn turns, and if he switches out, he'll probably die from Stealth Rocks and Bird. So now I just get to recover up, and I'm doing pretty well with Omega right here. Now, I have considered running dual screens and light clay on Omega, but oddly enough, the lack of Leftovers recovery really hurts him, especially with so many things like Ferrothor, like we see here running around with Leech Seed. Now, expecting him to just Surf again, I actually decided to go out into Ditto in order to take the Surf because it would have been quad resisted. But he decided to switch out that save turn into his Ferrothor, which is fine by me. That means I get to set up some entry hazards. And I think he notices that I'm just going to set up all over his face, so he decides to go back out into Deoxys. Good play on his part. Otherwise, I mean, we would have both set up a bunch of spikes, but I think I would have benefited from it a lot more than he would have. And here I'm just going to protect to see what his Deoxys goes for. And I see that his Deoxys is going to attack. Even though he gets paralyzed and wouldn't do anything, he probably was just going for superpower. And that means I'm going to switch on to Registeel to take the superpower, aka be knocked out. He switches up attacks and goes for Psycho Boost, which is okay by me. Either way, I would have knocked out Registeel. I only had 1 HP left. But I guess the nice thing is that I get a special attack to harshly fall. Now I get to go on to my Genesect here, whom is one Pokemon I cannot wait to play with in 6th Gen, because I don't think he'll be banned nearly as quickly as he was in 5th Gen. But anyways, though, expecting him to probably switch out. I don't think he wanted to stay in there. I'm going to Rock Polish, and that means I can outspeed everything on his team that is not like a 130 base speed Pokemon with a Choice Scarf. And so I get to outspeed his Swift Swim Kabutops and kill it with a Thunderbolt. Fantastic work right there. That is a really big threat out of the way, and if he wanted to Rapid Spin, I was able to stop him from doing that as well. Now I did forget about Dialga, but that's okay. I really just wanted to put as much damage as I could on his Dialga. And I also knew that he was not carrying the fire type attack, so probably the best thing he could hit me with is an Aura Sphere, maybe Earthquake. But he decides to go for Thunder. Since the rain is up, he will hit that. And I barely survive it, which is kind of nice. That's probably just because he's running a mixed Dialga, so he's probably not fully invested in either stat. Now here I figured he would switch, and so I changed my moves, but I should have just stayed with the same move because he switches out into his Ferrothorn. I do paralyze it, but that doesn't matter. In fact, that probably just powers up his Gyro Ball attack. His Gyro Ball. His Gyro Sandwich attack. But, if you guys are wondering about my voice and the lack of uploads, I've been really sick lately. Well, not really sick. I haven't actually been sick at all. I just have been completely under the weather, basically. And between that and having to work a lot, we're talking 16, 17-hour shifts. Ah, man. Just kind of a little bit tired. But anyways, though, he's going to lead seed my Pikachu, probably because he just notices Pikachu can kind of outspeed a lot of things on his team, so getting some recovery going there is probably going to be a good idea for him. Pikachu is actually able to 2-hit KO the Ferrothorn from that level of HP. And I'm just going to go on a little Pikachu rampage here. I'm going to Brick Break again, trying to KO the Ferrothorn. And he gets a little bit of recovery from the Leaf Seed, but Pikachu's HP is so low, he's not going to get much HP back. And I'm just going to Thunderbolt the crap out of his Kyogre. Now this is my Extreme Speed Pikachu. I have 3 different Pikachu. All of them do different things. I have the shiny one, the Extreme Speed one that one of you all traded me, and I'm going to count this Dialga KO as KO for Pikachu, just because he came in and died there. Now I was worried his Deoxys had Extreme Speed, and so I just went ahead and went for the Extreme Speed of my own, boosted by the Light Ball, which of course doubles Pikachu attack and Pikachu special attack. That's going to be enough to take out that Pokemon as well. Pierce is going to come in here, and I at this point I could have just KO'd it with the Brick Break, but I thought he was going to Protect, and so I decided to switch on to Rayquaza. And he does Protect, so that's fine. I get to save Pikachu's HP for another day. But I think this is the only thing he has left anyway. So I'm going to KO the Ferrothorn with an Earthquake from my Rayquaza. And then after that, he has Palkia left over, and Palkia is going to go down to an, I think, Entry Hazard. So that's going to be the end of that match. That was a really fun match, so thank you very much, Guy. That was fun. I really enjoy battling with you. He breeds a lot of different Pokemon, guys. He's a fantastic battler, so feel free to go find him on Twitter and challenge him, or see if he needs anything. Maybe you can set up some trades. But assuming my voice holds out for the rest of the week, I have a bunch of other battles from Black and White that I want to upload, so be looking forward to those. You guys have a great week, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.